Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Crusader Kings 2. This is the Jade Dragon, the Abbasid adventure. Okay, I've had a weekend here to think about how to handle this war. My brother, my half-brother, the bastard man, I don't like him very much. This is me, actually, not him. Here he is, Emir Ibrahim the Just. I don't find him to be very just. I find him to be kind of a jerk, actually. He's a bit depressed as well. He's also a poetic, sympathetic for Christian and Jews weirdo. Blech, gross. Anyway, there's a number of suggestions in the previous video for ways we could handle this. People were saying, oh, you gotta go talk to the Tang Empire. Unfortunately, you may recall we are not within diplomatic range of the Tang Empire yet because we don't own any provinces on the Silk Road. So yeah, it's just not a thing that we can do. Right-click to open map mode for Tang. We just don't, we can't talk to them. Also, we've already borrowed money from the Jews, so we can't borrow more money from the Jews and then use that money to buy mercenaries. So, unfortunately, he's got way more directly held provinces than I do, and he's already got an edge, actually, on the siege of my holding, so I don't see any out for this right now. And I think that means that we're just going to end up losing our core province with the mosque below it, which really, really stinks. It also means that this is probably going to be the beginning of the murders, where we start murdering everyone that looks at me the wrong way. So, we'll try to fight some of the people that are rallying to him, and I don't know, maybe we capture somebody, and we can do something with the prisoner, but a little bit of ransom or something. I could try to just like attack this army and just pray to the gods that we roll well. In my experience, a 20% troop advantage is, I mean, it's suicide. There's just nothing we can do. I'm trying to think right now if there, I mean, we could get caught. We could technically, I don't know if you can actually capture an enemy if you lose the battle. I really think it's just a risk, ultimately. Even try to do it. Let's see, I forget, are we playing with movement lock on? I don't think so. I think that's not really a thing that you do much of in this game. Okay, 70% on the hostile siege of Zarka. Come on, capture like a bishop or something. Just give me some cash. Give me an opportunity here, buddy. Alright. Well, there's no other troops that can be raised. The only thing I can really do at this point then is make sure we've got all of our commanders in charge. This is one of my commanders, the Spymaster. He's got 9 martial, but he's also kind of not the best. Let's see. We really don't even have very good marshals available. We could pull the actual marshal off of his duty. He's only got 8 martial score. Ugh. Alright, and it's about to fall. My initial plan to try to siege down his capital holding and like race him, I think wasn't a bad idea, but ultimately he has more direct provinces than I do, so if he succeeds in his siege, it's worth more than if I succeed in mine. So it's going to be a losing race in war score, and it's just not gonna work. So I guess we'll try to balance these armies out best we can, and we'll go for a Hail Mary fight. We're probably gonna still lose our capital here. Unless we arrive right on time, maybe? Oh, no. One day. My gosh. Alright, he's got no leader on the left. We've got 300 versus 400, 200 on the right versus 300 on the right, and then we have 505, 420, and 5 in the center. So we technically do have more men in the center than he does, but we'll see. I am not hopeful here. I'm going a day at a time, I know. I'm taking it very slow. See what happens in the first phase of combat. Success, enough peers have endorsed my paper, and so the order has accepted it into its library. Cool, I wrote a book on something. I don't know what about. I forget now. Right flank looks like it's probably going to fall. Charge on undefended flank. That sounds good-ish? Forget what the modifiers were and where you hover for that. Melee phase, the armies are locked in. Okay, so charge on undefended flank. I think that just forces you into an early melee phase. I don't think there's any actual benefit. While these guys are still doing a volley harass tactic and they get bonuses to combat, so we're still losing more than they are. My morale is getting crushed, and we are dead. There goes all my morale. Good job! Good job charging on the undefended flank and get yourself wrecked. Cool. Yeah, okay, we lose, you lose. Well, I lose. It's fine. You're a bastard, stupid half-brother. Hate you. Is this you? Yes, fine. Fine, I surrendered, bastard. Take my shit. Ah! Hate losing! Hate losing! Okay, so he's stolen all my crap. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, so we still have 2 holdings. We still have our troops. Let's disband them and just kind of... feels dirty. Okay. Where's your firstborn? Okay. What's it gonna take to start the murders? Who wants to support the murdering of your son? Let's see. We've got a Wali, we've got a woman, another woman. Now I forget, will I become a kinslayer if I just start murdering half-brothers? I mean, they're only halfway brothers, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to revoke the subholdings I was forced to grant out in the previous episode because now we need centralized power again. So I guess, you know what, we're probably not gonna be able to murder the boys just yet. But I want that mosque back. You, I think, will die rather quickly. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad if I get caught murdering people and pissing off my court even further, but... You know, my half-brother didn't leave me with much option. Where's my capital? My capital's actually up here. Not that it really makes a huge difference. Alright, so you have how many kids? He's got a lot of girls. I got a young nephew here, Abdul Qadir ibn Ibrahim. Ibrahim. And I'm down the line a little bit. Looks like he murdered all the other brothers. I feel like I'm going to get plotted against. So the next time we get the opportunity to switch focus, I'll probably go back and do some sort of intrigue focus and try to stabilize my side a little bit. It wouldn't be Crusader Kings 2 if there weren't some random changes in holdings and random wars and, you know, unexpected death. I mean, that's just part of the game. So we can roll with it. I am mad. I'm mad, yes, but I can handle it. New ambition: murder my brother, murder a half brother, groom an heir, build a war chest, or acquire a title. Well, considering that my liege hates me because he thinks I'm a traitor, yeah, I think he's probably not going to give me any titles. So how old is my son? My son who's 4. It'll take quite a while to groom an heir. Let's try to build a war chest. Extort our subjects. Well, that sounds like a thing I should do. Let's just see what our options are. The money for that war chest is not going to raise itself. The peasants of Amman can pay an extra tax. Doing this will be viewed as tyrannical. Well, that's fine. Or we can lose the mosque. Lose mosque. Just what? Just burn down the mosque altogether? That seems a bit harsh. No, I think we'll just ask for the peasants to do it. The peasants of Amman did, as expected, not appreciate the extra tax we forced upon them. The peasants even elected a leader amongst them who started asking questions about why this tax was necessary and exclaimed that they would now have to starve. Well, yeah, but I need the money. Perhaps something should be done before they get the pitchforks. We get triple taxation, giving the following effects. 10% chance that we get stressed, 90% of no effect. Yeah, see, I'm not stressed. I'm not even phased. And triple taxation happened here. So I'll tell you what, we're going to send... I'm going to sabotage my freaking liege's province, because that'd be fun. And we're going to go perform some charity to reduce unrest in this province that's causing issues. Excuse me? It says right there, local revolt risk minus 11%. Why is the revolt risk still positive 6? You spent many nights looking at the stars in your observatory. It is truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. How do the stars move? That's a good question. How do they move? Alright, so this whole, like, unrest, negative unrest thing is... Yeah, how does this work these days? This is kind of curious. Local revolt risk. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Alright, my wife is pregnant. How many wives do we have? Do we have the requisite number at the moment? We do. Good. First wife is still not my biggest fan, but she's not my worst enemy, so I guess that's a good thing. We're still trying to murder that mosque owner. We get some more support for that. I'd like to get above 200% if possible. No? What about this fella? This guy's got one son. 70 ducats of his own. How much money have you amassed, sir? Not that. This. 7.868 ducats. We could use that. So we're known as the Holy. That's a useful modifier. What does that actually give us? Known as the Holy. I forget. It's a character modifier, but it's not a thing that shows up here. It's like plus opinion with temple vassals and stuff like that, is it not? Liege. Let's see. Granted a barony, tyranny, tyrant. Hey! It's been so long. It's Crusader Kings 2. I love that. Paradox put the Christmas song in that only plays if you're playing Crusader Kings 2 in the month of December. Listen closely to the lyrics. That's great. Celebrate our lordless passion. Alright. My co-conspirator Mayor Samir has assembled a party of mercenaries. Please give me some titles back. There's a lot of rebels there. Why are they sieging down my holding? I have nothing to do with that. Go away. I built a fort there. No, I didn't. I built a fort here. Damn it. I did build a fort there. This is a horrible holding. Count Abdallah the Holy has inherited the mosque. Success! They let the driver go. He's convinced the attack was carried out by highwaymen. Excellent. It's got a little bit of cash back. We got our mosque. There's not much of a levy here. We're going to start training troops. We're going to not worry about claims. We do have available CBs against some of these people. And I feel like if my half-brother is going to try to throw me in prison or take any of my other lands, I should probably have some backup holdings. Let's see, you are directly underneath this Arabian revolt fella. And because of that, he is sieging down my stuff with 5,000 some troops. Nice. I like how my liege is doing absolutely nothing to stop it. Observing the movements of the stars at night, you have begun to see some regular patterns. These observations, however, have raised many new questions. You are starting to wonder, for example, if the Earth is really at the center of it all. We gained military technology points, and we could lose zealous, and we could become diligent. We did neither of those things. Alright, cool. When can we change our focus yet? Again. April of 81. Oh, we can extort the subjects yet again. Okay. Sounds good. Can we do it again? Once every 6 months, we can extort the subjects. Wow. That's very, very frequent. So we got triple taxation here, triple taxation here. I'm assuming at some point it's going to stop me from doing it. None of these must be true. In hiding or incapable. What happens if I extort when I already have triple taxation on every province? Mosque fortifications. Don't really want to build those. We start building here even though it's occupied? No? Well, actually, it looks like we could if we had the cash for it. I should play a little bit more cautious, get into the habit of keeping around 300-400 ducats just for mercenaries. Considering how likely it is for the other Abbasids to dislike me. Also, there were some comments saying that the Caliph himself will often want to make the province of Damascus his capital, which is dangerous. So, also, yeah, another daughter? Okay, that's fine. She is Syed. Alright, speed the game up. I mean, there's not much going on at the moment, so... Yeah, go siege my liege's stuff, please. I have nothing to do with this. At the age of 22, your wife, Sharaha, has died feverish and sweating. She had abdominal pain and fever. Alright, so my new wife is the... Oh, shoot. She was my first wife. The second wife died, the one that actually liked me. Alright, I need another one. We do have a couple strong gals. They're quite young, though. There is a 2-year-old genius. 7-year-old attractive one. Any quick? 7-year-old quick. 2 young. I want someone right now. Preferably not anyone who's gonna murder my other kids. Like, I don't want someone who's actually capable of murdering the boy. Let's say only adults, and... Doesn't matter too much. Just want to make sure that we're not missing out on the prestige ticks from having too few wives. Just get a wife. Any old woman will do. Just bring her to the bedrooms, please. So, may you live in harmony and contentment. I have agreed. Good. How do you like that? How do you like this, huh? How do you like that? Get sieged, huh? Alright, so we succeeded in our plot. I guess we will try to murder this kid if we can. We could try to get some more piety. We are already trying to murder the boy. Cool. The research you conduct in your observatory at night is proving deeply fascinating. You could push your studies further, but you need to purchase more equipment. Well, I'm thinking about leaving this type. I think we're going to stop studying the stars. It is proving to be too expensive. I think I spent like, what, 50 ducats to build the observatory? But we need either martial score to lead troops and like be a virtuous, glorious, holy man, or we need spy mastery, intrigue type stuff so that we can murder our half-brother. We don't really have time to try to write a magnum opus right now, not when our life is on the line. Alright, the kid was smothered by a pillow. She wasn't caught. Excellent. The murders continue. We're practicing on our own subjects first, and then we'll worry about my half-brother. Okay, so we got two people who are willing to join outright. Not enough to get us above 100% in theory. But soon we can switch to the other focus, and that might be enough to get our own personal intrigue score high enough. Oh, actually we did manage to get above 100%. And actually we just inherited the Mosque of Jerash anyway, because he died from poor health. Probably crying himself to sleep at night because his son was dead. So this holding, we got 4 upgrades, and the mosque has 4 upgrades. While this holding is very, very poorly upgraded castle with a very substantially upgraded mosque. Let's just use the garrison size as a measure, because that's not affected by temporary modifiers like having the marshal there. So 430 plus 225, or 30 plus 225 is that holding. And this one is 277 and 250. So the better holding is definitely the first. And then just want to compare income as well to make sure we're collecting trade or collecting with the steward in the right location. Triple taxation definitely affects the taxes, but it's 70 ducats directly I think is way better. In this case, I guess we want to look at the base value, not the modifiers. So let's just say 6. 6 plus 12, so about 18, and 6 plus 10. Yeah, okay, so everyone should be working in this province. This should, for all intents and purposes, probably just be my capital. Also, I've not really done much with the whole crown focus thing, but I guess you have to be above account for that? Yeah. Hey, look at that, the revolt risk is actually gone. This thing actually is working now. I don't know why it didn't work for such a long time, but... That's my new capital. Capitalism on. It, for reasons, does stuff. Okay, sir, you can be my guy, and yes, you can be my diplomat. I want you to train troops here. I want you to just do statecraft. I guess that's fine. Sabotaging province doesn't really seem to be helping me too much. What are your actual chances of success? 32%. I feel like you should have succeeded by now. Alright, this individual guy only has 300 troops, but if I were to attack him, his liege would very likely defend me. Why? What, defend him? Why are you completely ignoring this revolt? The Levantine populace in Amman resent me as a ruler and feel that I am a foreigner, yet I depend upon these same self-people to collect my taxes and man my army. Oh, cool, it's Bedouin now. Sweet! It is now my land. My religion, my culture, perfect. What about this one up here? Can we do the same? Okay, a little bit of cash, not bad. This castle wall is about to complete, and the mosque itself, we could build a barrack get some extra heavy infantry. It's actually a sizable amount of heavy infantry. 55 base heavy infantry. And I believe at this stage, they're probably the most powerful troops I could possibly muster. And it's 174 ducats versus what? If we were to build like a barracks, we only get 30, and then the pikemen. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about holding on to this cash for mercenaries, or if I want to try to invest in getting better holdings. The risk is, if we upgrade the holding, and then my bastard liege just steals it from me, then there goes the cash. Whereas if I hold the cash in reserve, we might be able to win a revocation war. So, anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe you would have handled the war that we started this video with a different way, but I felt like there was just absolutely no way to succeed in that. I'm going to continue to do this. The money that the war chest is not going to raise itself. Oh, right, we actually need to get to a certain number, don't we? 300 ducats. Okay, cool. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.